The Amigo Airshow, that is a privately held air show at an actual military base. The air show ran for several years, and they actually took a 12-year break, and then 2024 was their first year back. In years past, they just did, ticket sales at the gate using cash or credit card, what have you. But they knew that coming in today's time that they knew that they were going to have to offer online tickets to some capacity. And so we met at the ICAS convention. So ICAS is the International Council of Air Shows. So it was a really great, learning process for them, as they've never offered online tickets before. So just kind of helping guide them along the way, and just kind of be a resource for them, whether they went with TicketSignup or not. Just wanted to kind of help them through that process, since it was the first time for that team to offer online tickets. Literally was record-breaking attendance, almost too many people on Saturday, you could say, which was a good problem to have. That's okay. They made some adjustments, and then Sunday was smooth sailing. So a huge turnout, and then they were extremely surprised at the amount of people that purchased online versus at the gate. It was single-digit percentage of total ticket sales were actually at the gate. So they do have their own website that's beautiful. It's branded, great colors, great graphics and videos. And so they wanted their ticket page to match as closely as possible to their existing website. So we worked with their marketing team on getting the right hex codes. We got the right colors and the right color scheme, and just made sure that the flow of the potential ticket buyer going from the Amigo Airshow website over to their ticket page was nice and seamless. And of course, obviously just an easy, straightforward checkout path once they do decide to buy their tickets. They had a really big success using our store feature. So they had one of their sponsors actually donate a specific beverage to every ticket buyer. So if you bought one ticket, you bought 4 tickets, then you actually got a free drink voucher as a store item through our platform. And so then whenever we got to the air show and we would go out to the drink tents, they would scan our QR code at the drink tent, and then I would say, I want 2 drinks or 3 drinks. So then they would deduct that from the inventory on my ticket. I would get my free drinks and then go on about my day. So they did do several giveaways, like on the radio, and then of course one of their premier sponsor was an organization that owned sports teams, and so they would give out tickets to the air show at the sporting events. And of course, the best part about that is it's free on our platform. We don't charge for free tickets, so it truly was a free ticket that they're giving away without costing anything. So even though the event was Saturday and Sunday, we could still kind of have the settings a little loose. So on the general admission, let's say someone did buy a Saturday ticket, but they weren't able to come on Saturday, so they just want to come on Sunday. We can set those up to where that ticket group is just fine. They can scan on Sunday and they can come. They don't have to email or ask anybody. That's no big deal. But then for premium seating that has those caps, we can have different settings on those as well. So that's very helpful for multi-day events, specifically for air shows that will have premium seating that do have caps, and then a ticket group like general admission or kids that don't have ticket caps. And then when it comes to transferring to a friend, it's pretty much industry standard to have no refunds for these kinds of events. So it's nice to be able to easily transfer your ticket to a friend, and then you settle up with them, on the money on the back end, or however you and that friend want to handle it. And so that way they aren't bothering the show. And to see it at scale at this event completely changed like my excitement for our check-in app. Thousands of people come through the gate. So we want to make sure that the volunteers are trained and ready to go as soon as they start scanning that first ticket. And literally within a couple of minutes, they are fully comfortable and confident on the scanner or on the Square reader selling tickets that way. So that's always really cool to see too. It's just a wide range of people from different backgrounds and different ages use the technology, and just for them to say how easy it was to pick up and learn how to use it. So at the front gate, they had between 8 and 10 ticket scanners at a time, and then ticket sellers. So you had configuration for ticket sellers, then you had configuration for ticket scanners, then we had a configuration for the drink vouchers. And so that way, whenever you scan that QR code, that's all that you're seeing. So it just kind of speeds up the process. It simplifies what's on the screen for the volunteer. They were very impressed with how quickly we could get through that many ticket scanning or ticket validations. One of the main challenges that the show tried to solve was internet at the gate. So they actually brought in an outside vendor, and they increased the cellular coverage for the gate specifically. But because there were just so many people in that congested area, we did lose internet. So we did lose cellular coverage. But the beauty was our check-in app still works offline. So people were still able to scan and validate that ticket, even though they didn't have internet. ICAS is the International Council of Air Shows. We are going to that convention, and we will be at booth 506. It'll be Cam and myself out there in Vegas. And so we would absolutely love to meet you and your team in person if you're going to that convention, or if not, feel free to reach out via email. And I just love talking air shows and helping you solve problems for air shows. Just reach out directly, and I'd love to help.